Howdy, folks. Sorry for not posting content in a while. Some things have happened on my end, transpired, if you will. No one's to blame. I guess no one's to blame. I was recording some content for a couple of video games, MechWarrior, the new MechWarrior clans, and a few others. I have not I still have not released the video or anything because I have to re-record them. I have to re-record probably close to 6 plus videos. The reason being is as I was watching the playback of the video in my Sony Vegas as I was editing it, I noticed I was doing some strange behaviours on the webcam and I didn't realise it. I was actually having seizures, and so I am waiting for a referral letter I got a text message from my NHS. Here it is. Dear patient, you have been referred to the Royal Berkshire NHS Foundation's Trust Hospital for your GP. We are currently contacting patients about their referrals within 6 months. This is not the length of time till your appointment. If you want more information on your referral, please go to this website. Please use in. So it's it's right here. That's just them sending me a text message saying the referral letter's on its way to me. The scary part is I don't remember having the seizures. I don't remember them at all. I don't remember before or after. I have a video clip of me having one of the seizures. I showed it to my doctor and my doctor turned pale. And that's something quite impressive to do when you are not white skinned. And my doctor was like, okay, what meds are you on? I told him. He said reduce the medication to see if that was it. I did do a couple of light sparring sessions with some friends. That wasn't it. That's not the cause either. So I don't know any more right now until I hear back from the doctor, the correct doctors, that is. That's why there's been no content, because all the content I had ready to get edited to be scheduled for upload, I had to scrap. I had to scrap all of them. And that's scary. And I found out that I've been having these seizures for quite a while, and I only found it out because I went to inform someone who I confide in, and they happened to turn around and tell me that they witnessed me having these seizures when we were dating, and she just never told me. How the fuck can you not tell a partner, or at least show some concern? How? Can someone please tell me this? Can you fucking tell me this? How can you literally watch someone have a fucking seizure and then act like everything's perfectly fine afterwards and not bring it up and not say, what the fuck was that? And then, I don't know, maybe help them get the fucking help and support that they need rather than mock them? Yeah, that's my. Oh, and that's another thing here. I've got to read you this email. This. Ooh, when I got this email, you have no idea how fucking pissed I was. As you guys may or may not know, I am doing a cybersecurity course that I've paid for. Okay. I've paid for this course. Okay. And I mean, I paid for this course. Right? Now, I am going through a company called Think Employment, okay? And I paid them £1,800, so £1,800. Okay? That's a lot of fucking money for someone who doesn't have it. I ended up getting a loan from my bank to pay for this course, okay? And bear in mind, I've been waiting weeks for this. Not exaggerating. I've been waiting weeks for this. Fucking weeks. Right? And I'm going to show you. Okay. So this is the back and forth. This is the email I got. Update to your learner diary. Yada, 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 yada. Okay. My response was a Guyzo link of me all. And this is module 5 of 5 modules. So I've done all of their modules, every single one. I've done these modules like a month and a half ago. I've been waiting. I've been waiting since probably day 4 or 5 plus for them to fucking grade my stuff. And the deadline is literally in 2 weeks. So if they grade my stuff and it's past the deadline and I have to fix it, I can't because the deadline's been and gone. Which means it's an automatic fail. So I've just paid someone £1,800 to automatically fail me. Because apparently, here we go. Learner diary updating is automatic, yada, yada, yada. I will raise concern the ARSO marking to be picked up, which goes to management to review. There's been a backlog of marking due to tutors leaving the company. This is actively being worked on, however, and should be caught up soon. Please keep an eye on modules for any corrections that may be needed to be completed. So in other words, what they're saying is, we don't have enough employees because we don't treat our employees right. So they've all decided to just up and quit. That's your excuse. That's your excuse. Let's just say, for the sake of simplicity, let's just say, okay, I am quite literally, I'm so mad. I am so emotionally compromised right now. Not even funny. And yes, I do have a coffee here, so. I am so emotionally compromised. It's not even funny. It is not even funny. I am fucking fuming. And I've got people waiting to see. This is another certificate that I got. This company, okay, are associated, and I can't show it to you fully, but this should give you an idea. Okay. These are all registered. Yes, SIA. Securities industry. The securities industry. The reason why is because as a remote pen tester and whatnot, you have to be registered with the government. Okay? You get a form of a government license. Go show my back 1 second. better. You get like a card, basically. It looks very similar to that. Okay, it's my driver's license. Not that I can't use it anymore because I have seizures, so they pulled my license. But anyway, point is, oh, that one I did feel. Anyway, so I'm a bit embarrassed for that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that in. I'm not gonna edit that out. So that company was a 2-week training course. Physically, Newcastle, had to be there. Did 2 weeks training with firearms. That's SIA certification level 3. I can now legally own a firearm. And I'm not talking about a 22. But that covers me for my cybersecurity, so I can do on-site pen testing, which means I can try to walk into a building, various other things. It doesn't give me a license like I'm James Bond, license to kill, yada yada sort of shit, That's not it at all. One second. And so, I'm just so glad that this happened now, kind of thing, and not elsewhere. Oh, no, more health update for you. I'm now having to drink this shit. I know this isn't urine. This is an amino peptide something or other to help with my gut health. Because apparently, when they removed polyps from my lower gut and stuff was it 2 months ago? 3 months ago. 3 months ago. My doctor gave me this stuff. It comes in a powder, so that's why there's a ball shaker in there, because you got to shake it up and stuff. Too salty. But it's supposed to regulate the biotics, probiotics, and it's supposed to do something with my gut health to help regulate me and stuff. It's not a laxative or anything. It just means that it's supposed to help my body absorb more nutrients. Plus, I'm also on a diet change as well. Doc wants me to try a gluten-free diet. It says or reduced gluten intake diet. So I can't have bread, and if I do, it has to be like minimal amount. I can't have like a whole loaf of bread to myself, kind of thing. If you know what I mean. Sorry about that. Let me just close those up. Wait. And so, yeah, it's been a hectic week, 2 weeks for me. Sorry, and that's the downside of those. Give me the burps, sulfur burps too. So, and I have to eat more yogurts. So I've got these little fromage frais things. Those more raw vegetables, so carrots, celery, things of that nature. So my diet's changed completely because it has to. I also have to get out and walk more, but the problem is I've got such bad arthritis in my hips. I can't walk more than 4,000, 5,000 steps without my hips literally being on fire. I can go maybe 4. The longest I've stretched is 6 rounds at 3 minutes a round. sparring. That's the longest I've gone. After that, I have to stop. Not because of the punishment I'm getting from my opponents. There's nothing to do with it. It's my hips that's hurting me more because I can't duck. See, I'm an infighter. I do peekaboo infighting, which means you're hunched, you're low, you get on the inside. Very similar to what Tyson, Tonga, things of that nature does. Customado's fighting style, basically. And once you get in, and you're constantly moving, so swaying up, down, bobbing, whatnot. I'm doing it with. I used to do it with my hips and my knees, but now I'm having to do it with my lower back because my hips hurt me so much, and I can't take painkillers other than ibuprofens. So I'm eating a lot more fish as well. I've literally got like a ton of frozen fish in my fridge. I've got to bung it in the oven and cook it all up and serve it with some white rice and whatnot. So I'm getting my carbs. I'm getting my omega-3 fatty oil and my omega-3. I'm even taking supplements. I've got vitamin C, multivitamin, Divion, and I'm taking Shilajit or Shigillit, however you want to pronounce it. So I'm taking that as well to help offset. I am trying to take care of my health, guys. It's not like I'm not. I am. I'm walking out more. I just recently picked up a mountain bike. I want to kit it out a little bit, lower the seat, mess around with the pedals and stuff and whatnot, and get it ready so I can actually take it, because there's a park not far from here. I just want to pedal it down there, ride around for a bit, get my heart rate up, maybe do some burpees. But again, that's the thing, I can't even do burpees, so I'm gonna have to do star jumps instead, because burpees is the ultimate one. Burpees with cross gate legs. If you don't know what that is, it's when you're down on the burpee and as you push up, you take your opposite leg, so your right leg, and you bring it under you. Then you go back. As you go down, you repeat with the left. Okay, and then last time, no legs, you stand up, repeat the burpee. Down you go, right leg, down you go, left leg, up again, burpee, and repeat. You do that for about 10, 15, 20 times, and your heart rate's gonna be up there. Your heart rate's gonna be up there. You're working all your core muscle groups. You will lose weight, but the problem is you don't have to do it in such a rapid speed like you see in the movies or anything. You can go at your own speed, especially if you're obese, especially if you've got health issues like bad hips. Go your half rate, and if need be, do half push-ups too. You don't have to do a full push-up. Okay, what a half push-up is when you're on your knees instead of your feet. Okay, you've changed the angle of the push-up. Okay, that's it. That's all you've done. And instead of kicking your elbows out, you keep your elbows to your side. Okay, so when you push, you're literally using all of your upper arms. Okay, if you kick your elbows out when you push up, okay, what you're doing is you're working your laterals. Okay, you're not working your arms. You're working your sides of your body. So you could alternate. You could do a straight up, come down, elbows out, up, kick your leg out, come back down, and kick your right. There's tons of different ways to vary it up, and with it technically being the same, form of workout, just slight movements, slight deviations, massive impact. That's where everyone keeps asking me, where do I get my traps from? Because I've got really big traps, as you can see. These are my traps. I have huge traps, and honestly, it comes from my time doing judo and rugby. Judo, rugby, and boxing. You use your traps in all three. Judo, you use your traps while throwing, tossing, things of that nature, because you get a lot of your power from your traps and your arms for throws. Rugby, you use your traps in your legs for the scrimmage, and for boxing, I use my traps along with my neck to absorb hits to the head. So when I'm like this, then my traps are up again like this, so when I get a hit in the head, donk, my neck absorbs it, my traps absorb it. So, what else? that's it right now. I'm just, like I said, I'm dealing with a lot of I'm also trying to still get divorced from my ex-wife. It's been, technically I've been married to her for 20 years. We're technically still married because she won't file, and I can't file because I have to be in person to file, and I just don't have the finances to get a lawyer to physically represent me just yet. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got to figure out a way of getting a hustle on and making a bit of money where the tax man's not going to look at me and go, ooh, yoink, thank you, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying something dodgy or illegal, because I know my worth. I know my skills. I know my skill sets. I know my worth. I do. I'm currently going through and finishing up, well, rounding up my Python coding course. Once I've got that done and I'm fluent in Python to the point where I know I can code or modify simple apps, things of that nature, then I'll look at moving on to a different coding language, maybe Rust. I don't know yet. But Python is where I'm currently learning the fundamentals of import, output, inputs, outputs, things of that nature. So that's what that alarm was. That alarm was to remind me to log in and do my 2-hour session course. Sadly, guys, the coffee's done, so the video's done. Anyway, I want to thank you all. You guys are amazing. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.